It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm here with Kat. With me today is Jason Lewis.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good, thank you. How have you been?
I've been ill. Last week was a write-off.
Non-COVID related?
Non-COVID. I've still got a little bit of a cough now, but I've had like earache and sore throat ache, I suppose. I've been pretty under the weather. Passed it on to my son. He's really ill. But other than that,
is it like man flu?
Nah, it's like proper flu.
So
like
man flu,
bird flu,
swine flu,
squirrel flu.
Bat flu,
all the flus,
as it's known, COVID.
Yeah, but not COVID. Everything but COVID I've had. Other than that, I've been ill.
So did you spend some time off work, or did you?
No, I powered on.
So you just powered on, and then you just spread it to your entire office and all your clients.
Yeah. I powered through, and then as soon as I'd finish work, I'd go home and go to sleep, and just and then I had the weekend off last weekend, and I was just asleep for all of it. But now I'm alive. I'm alive and well.
So you're feeling better?
I'm not well. I'm alive.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. How's your son doing? Because he had to go to the doctors, didn't he?
Yeah, it sounds like he's got earache and... The thing is, I've had my tonsils removed, haven't I? So I didn't have tonsillitis, but it looks like he probably has. So poor kid. All the doctor said, even though today's a Saturday, so it's out of hours GP. You'd think out of hours GP, they'll do something. They'll recommend something.
Nope.
And it was a half an hour drive away, this doctor's, and all they said was, keep an eye on him. Oh, thank you, doctor. I forgot I wasn't Jerry McCann. Of course I'll keep an eye on my child.
I forget that I'm not Stevie Wonder and I don't have a functioning set of eyes. Oh, I'm sure he's very qualified, but human nature dictates that if you have a really boring job and you've got a whole load of people, you're just going to rush through them. In the same way that if we have lots of stuff to do at our job, you just half-arse it just to get through it.
Is being a doctor a boring job? Just think of all the granny fannies you see.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. No, I think being a GP, because basically GPs are almost useless in the sense that you go to a GP, if you have a cough, they'll give you some fucking medicine. If you've got a problem with your foot, then they'll say, oh, you should go and see the foot doctor. Yeah,
this shoulder problem I've got, I refuse to go see the doctors about it. I'm just
What shoulder problem?
I can't really lift this arm up, my left arm. I can't do that, and it really is. I've had it for about a month. I've been playing football with it, but just...
seeing as you're a goalkeeper. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I've been taking a shit ton of painkillers for
Oh, so that's why you were just letting all those goals in on your left side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my arm's fucked.
Yeah, it's not because you're not a very good goalkeeper.
Agony.
That seems fine.
Yeah, but it was like... Exactly, that seems fine. Last week, it was halfway up, and it was starting to hurt. So, it's progress. So, I imagine in 2 weeks, I'll be fine. But I refuse to go see a doctor about it.
If I was a GP, I'd say... First of all, get some deep heat on that. Spray a whole can of deep heat in your mouth.
Oof.
That will get to your shoulder eventually. Or go see the shoulder doctor.
Exactly. And my theory is I'll go see a GP and they will ask me a load of questions about everything else and realise I've got lots of problems and I don't want doctors to find out about the rest of my problems.
You just say, this shoulder is all I'm going to ask the questions about, all right?
Yeah.
Don't care about my gammy leg.
Yeah, or my mental state.
Or my depression.
Like just the shoulder, please.
Or my BMI saying that I'm obese. I'm not interested in
just the shoulder.
Just the shoulder. We'll get to the rest for now. Okay, well that's...
I just imagine sitting down there and the doctor goes, and how are you? And then it all just comes blurting out and then I'll be sectioned and never see the light of day again. So
just straight into a padded room.
Yeah, exactly. So I just don't want to see a doctor about anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I mean, I don't really want to go to doctors. I think that if I really hurt myself, I try to be like, no. Because I really don't want to go and stay overnight at a hospital.
Yeah.
I just can't do that.
I feel like the only time I'll ever go and see a doctor is if I ever find a lump. And even then, it will be a lot to get me to go in. Because if you found a lump, that's basically dead, isn't you? So
no, let's please just say to the listeners, if you find a lump, go see a doctor. You're probably going to be fine.
Yeah, but I'm probably dead. So I wouldn't go because I'd just be like, the inevitable was happening. And I'd go on a rampage.
Just fucking buy a shotgun.
and then blame it on the lump.
On the lump.
Oh,
that's good.
So yeah, sweet connection advice: never see the doctor.
No, that's not our official. That's Jason's advice. Sweet Connection as a whole says, please go see your doctor. Okay, but
don't waste their time.
But not a GP. Go straight to the actual foot doctor or shoulder doctor that you actually need to see. So what else have you been up to the past month?
Yeah, not
it's been a few weeks since last year.
Yeah, so I've been ill. I've got a great story for you.
Go on then. Strap in, folks.
Are you on LinkedIn?
No.
LinkedIn
I used to be.
Is
the worst,
in my opinion, the most poisonous social media that's out there.
Really? Surely Instagram. Surely Instagram with all the models like photoshopping themselves and making young girls get like.
Yeah, but that's fun for us.
That's whoa. This is a real dark side of Jason.
I think LinkedIn is the most important, especially. I guess it depends on your line of work, but my line of work is obviously property, sales, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And you see on LinkedIn, it's like I've gone self-employed and I've managed to do the school run in my Lamborghini today, and it's like this could be you too, and it's like no, it's not because fuck off, and all this sort of stuff. But
that sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Every so often on LinkedIn, I will get messages from other estate agents saying, come and join us, or recruiters, come and join us. Yeah. And in my inbox the other day, I had a message from my first ever manager.
Ooh.
And
how many years ago was that?
So I left that estate agency.
Because you've had about 17 different jobs.
I've had 4. But anyway.
Sounds like 17.
Anyway, I left that estate agency maybe about 5.5 years ago. And I left it, I don't know if you remember, because I worked in about 5 different offices and they shut down about 200 offices nationwide. And 4
that
of them
sounds about right.
And 4 of them are mine. I ended up working in the big head office. And this manager messaged me. I'll get it out.
So, is this the company that starts with A?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
let's not name and shame.
And
we can. I don't really give a
shit. And I left because, you'll find out why I left. Anyway, so he messaged me. Hi, Jason. My name is blank. For the story, we'll call him Dickhead. Hi, Jason. My name is Dickhead, Regional Director for company in Essex and Suffolk. I have been looking at your profile and have been really impressed with your estate agency experience and have wanted to reach out to you as I have exciting roles in my region I would like to talk to you about. If you are happy in your current role, that's great, but if you would like a confidential chat, give me a call. I'd love to meet up. The package on offer is very competitive and I feel you'd be a great asset to my team. Blah, 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 blah. Dickhead.
So why didn't you just ignore it?
Because this dickhead, when I handed my notice in after, you'll find out why, after everything, and I handed in my notice, I was like, look, I am going, fuck you, I'm going. He was the area manager, so he had 20 different offices to look after. And for the whole 4 week of my notice period, he made sure he was in my office every day, but he did not speak a single word to me, even to the point where one day, I every so often, in an office, you go and make the coffees and you offer everyone else a tea and coffee. I was literally stood right in front of him and I said, Dickhead, obviously not his real name, I said, Dickhead, would you like a tea or a coffee? And he just blanked me.
Really?
Even though, this is between me and you. And I said, do you want a tea or coffee? And he just ignored me. I went, fine, fuck you then. I walked up.
I'd have kept on asking.
Yeah,
I'd have stayed there for half an hour. And I'd have been like, this is a battle of wheels. Who's going to break first?
So I just said, now fuck you. And then all that sort of stuff. In my notice period, I used to say I went out leafleting and I just went home for a couple of hours. But anyway, so it was a game of we hated each other.
Yeah, right.
And you'd like to... That message you sent me, obviously, he's forgotten who I am. Or
that's definitely a pre-made message.
So I replied back saying, hello, dickhead. Surely, if you actually looked at my profile, you would have seen I worked at this company before. And if you remember rightly, you were the regional manager when I quit. I quit after all the branch closures and the broken promises you made to me about promotions and company cars, etc. So no, I would not be interested in returning, and don't message me again.
See, this is the difference between me and you. I don't really enjoy conflict.
Neither do I, but...
You're going back... Sorry, you definitely enjoy conflict, all right? It's very dangerous for you to enjoy conflict, Jason. You haven't got the skills or the strength to defend yourself.
I enjoy conflict if...
You just said that you didn't enjoy conflict.
The way if I come out looking slightly arrogant, I think if there's a...
Why do you want to look...
Do you know what I mean? Like you know, anyway.
Go on, fine, go on.
And so he read that. So he messaged me at 2:31 p.m. I sent that reply at 2:42 p.m. And as soon as I hit send, he read it. So he was sitting there waiting for a reply. And I would just love the fact of him thinking, oh, he's replying. Oh, I better get my diary out, see when he's very free for chat. Then he gets that message and it's like, fuck you.
So did he reply?
No.
Oh, that says a lot about the sort of person he is.
I'd love to think that he read it and went, oh, fuck. Oops. And then went off it. But, yeah. I just thought that was my like I got big bollocks.
Anything else to add about that job, about why you left?
So no, I left because it was my first job in that estate agency, and as I said, obviously they shut down loads of branches, which are mine. And the worst thing was the first branch they shut. Well, all of the branches they shut down that I worked in, they expected us, the staff, to arrange getting the office cleared. I.e. getting rid of all the paperwork, the furniture and all that sort of stuff. And in the first office, my manager at the time, my branch manager, not my area manager, I was really close to the branch manager, had a heart attack whilst we were emptying the office. Wow. And became really ill. And then when he's ready to come back to work, they said to him, sorry, we don't have an office for you. And like, pretty much were saying, you might as well quit because we're not going to give you a job back. And then he kicked off and then they gave him a branch that was like 2 hours away from his house. So I just hated that company ever since then. And then loads of times I was told, if you do this, you'll get promotion. I done double what I was supposed to do and they didn't promote me. So I then got headhunted by a different agent, more money, the job role I wanted. So I left. And that's happened each time. But yeah, so that dickhead can go fuck himself.
Sweet connection telling you to go and fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Jason gets the last laugh.
I do, and that just made me really happy. But
that's good. And
that's why LinkedIn is a poisonous piece of shit.
Well, so, I would say most social media is a poisonous piece of shit. But
you're not wrong. But LinkedIn just is the specimen on there is just ridiculous. I told you that one recruiter, didn't I? I don't know if I said it on the show, where when I pretty much told him to fuck off, he said, oh, okay, mate, LOL. Let me know if you've got anyone else looking for jobs, because I've got jobs coming out my ears, LOL. It's like, not very professional. No. Don't talk to me. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I was just thinking, last time I saw you, that was your birthday night out.
Was it?
Must have been, yeah. So that was when you came around. We did a show, and then we had the wheels coming around. We had the pizza oven. So I just want to talk through that night. So obviously you got here roughly about this time on a Saturday. It was great. And,
weather was nice.
Weather was great. You know, we did the show. I think the wheels came about 5 minutes before we were finished. So we came downstairs, had the wheels, went outside, smoked some cigars.
Yeah, I don't do smoking. I think that's what messed me up.
Oh, fucking what? Smoking a third of a cigar. All right, that's fine. So we had some pizza.
Yeah.
Wasn't that successful because you guys were fucking with my system.
I was already pissed, so I can't really remember much of the pizzas.
That's fine. So we had that. I think we played Ride the Bus, didn't we?
I spilled some pizza down my top.
Yes.
So Will had to go and get me one of his shirts.
Oh, yeah, he did,
That's still in the boot of my car.
You want to give it to me, and then I'll then give it to him.
No, I'll keep it. I'm going to keep it. So the most exciting thing about that night was Anton Deck, Saturday Night Takeaway, they have a bit on the show, don't they, where they have a sofa in a secret location, and you've got to find that sofa, and you win a prize.
Yes.
And that sofa was in our town, village.
Yes.
And social media was kicking off.
Yes.
Everyone was messaging us, and I was saying everyone.
So my dad messaged me.
Yeah, my mum and dad messaged me, and I replied back saying I'm too pissed, and they sent them a picture of me with like one eye closed.
See, for that entire evening, because you got pretty drunk, and I'm sure that'll get onto that. For that entire evening, you just kept on saying, "Oh, I just wish I was at the Langard Fort." I think it was, which is in our town.
We should go, guys.
We should
I wish
go.
I was there.
Oh, like, yeah, you'll be great on TV when you just fall over into the sea.
I got into a bit of an argument with the taxi driver about that, didn't I?
I am getting there. Okay.
Right, okay.
So we were had pizza in the pizza oven, halfway successful because you fucked with it. And,
I ate it, so
fair enough.
Well. We started a fire.
Yeah, we did start a fire, didn't we? And we had some pizza outside the fire pit.
It's lovely. Then it was freezing.
Yes. Yeah, so we came back inside. Then we went into the conservatory, played some card games, played Ride the Bus.
Cheated on that quite a lot, especially when you went
at
out the room. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, that explains why I had to ride the bus several times.
Yeah.
That's
You got
great.
fucked over on that.
That's great. But then we got...
my favourite thing about Ride the Bus, sorry, before you carry on, is the forfeit drink that we've sort of just made up, haven't we, in that game?
Oh, gin and milk.
Southern Comfort and milk.
Southern Comfort and milk.
And it actually is quite delightful.
It's not bad.
Again, that's probably what messed me up, but...
Yeah.
Actually delightful. Highly recommend not seeing your GP and having Southern Comfort and milk.
Yep, that will cure any lumps.
Yeah.
Any lumps or shoulder problems. Half a pint of Southern Comfort, half a pint of milk. Stir it together. Pour it over the shoulder. Drink the rest. Job done.
Lovely. Anyway, So
then, and then I think I had to leave the room, and then one of the wheels carries a little bottle of hot sauce on his key rings.
Does he?
Yeah, and he put a little hot sauce in my beer.
Did he?
Yeah, you were there. You must have been pissed by that point. You put like
Did you drink it?
Well, no, I had like a glass, and I could see it was all weird. So I was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Oh, just try it." So I had a little sip, and it was like fucking volcano hot sauce that he carries.
Generally,
personal hot sauce, and I was like, that's awful. But so then we got a taxi. You kept on saying to the taxi driver, rather than go to the place we were going to, the snooker club, you was like, "Nah, take us to Langard Fort, where the Ant and Deck TV show is." And he kept on getting more and more annoyed.
Well, he kept saying it's impossible, and I was like, "Well, it's not impossible. You could just drive us there." And he's like, "There's no chance you get in there." I was like, "No, there is a chance if you drive there." He's like, "No, you've got no chance." And I was like, "No, you're not getting it. There is no chance that we're not getting there. We can get there. You're just not." And that was my argument.
You are in control of a vehicle which is capable of driving us.
Yeah.
The extra half a mile on a destination but you're choosing not to. That's fine. Don't say it's impossible.
Yeah, it's like you're missing out on the extra money. Even if you dropped us off near it, you're still dropping us off there. It's not. That's. I remember that. That's what I was getting angry about. Was that dickhead just wasn't comprehending that it's not physically possible for us to get there. We could have.
It's not like it was gridlocked. Like it's a small town. I'm sure, I'm sure there was a few hundred people there, but like, you just drop us off outside.
Yeah, near it, and then we'll walk
for it. But
that dickhead.
Yeah, fortunately we didn't. Yeah, so we went to the snooker club, then we played some games of pool.
Did I win any?
I think you did beat.
The first game I did, because I remember hearing you in the background saying, "I told you it was good," and that sort of gave me an erection. So.
I think you did win a couple. I think you might have. Did you beat me once?
I think so.
You beat me once.
I definitely won the first game because you were talking about me, and
I think you beat me once, and then you might have lost to one of the other ones. Then I beat the other ones. It was a bit of like a rock paper scissors.
Yeah, by then
we were
I was being carried around, weren't I?
You were fucking absolute liability.
Well, you
were shouting over. In the snooker club, rather than buying individual pints of beer, they do a 4-pint picture of whatever beer you want, and that's cheaper than buying 4 individual pints. So I got.
And I'm pretty sure we went through 3 of those. I definitely bought one.
That and drinking. Like, do we have shots as well?
Yeah.
Jaeger
bombs.
Did we? Yeah. We Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs.
And didn't you? Yeah, have a shot with Will? Didn't you have like a hot sauce shot or something?
No, surely not. Not me.
You did.
Oh, maybe.
I think he might have put some hot sauce in a shot. I can't remember. Yeah, that was fine. And then you were getting more and more drunk, more and more loud.
And then we played darts, didn't we? I remember playing darts, and I think you told me off because I was throwing darts from different areas of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's obviously very dangerous. Yeah. That's probably why I was telling you off.
That's probably why we left.
I think by that point, when you were throwing darts from like halfway across the room over people's heads, that's when I was like, Jason's had enough. Because we'd planned.
That sounds so bad, doesn't it?
We'd planned to go on like a proper, down the seafront.
Yeah,
go
people
to a club.
were waiting for me in the nightclub.
Yeah, which you obviously didn't get to because you were fucking absolutely out of your mind. And then I was like, okay, I've had enough of this stuff.
However,
Then I called...
I am certain you always blame me for being too drunk when actually you're just fed up and want to go home yourself. But I think that night was a mixture of the two.
Why am I fed up? I'm fed up because you're so drunk.
Well,
that's the reason I'm fed up.
At least I didn't piss in your car.
Funnily, no, but you were sick in my toilet, in my new bathroom several times. We'll get to that. But I think the reason, Jason, yes, I was a little bit annoyed by the fact that I kept telling you to calm the fuck down. And you were like, oh, mate, I will, mate.
And then
you
bought me more drinks. So if anything, it's your fault.
So really, when you were chucking darts across the room, I was like, I've had enough of this. All right, we have to get Jason back. Because, if we walk into a nightclub and you're like this, you're going to start a fight and get glassed by someone.
I'm sure I'm not going to keep the darts on me, am I? Just
throwing darts across the dance floor. DJ, play this song. No, fucking... There you
180! Grip someone between the eyes.
So, so then I called Laura, and then I said, Jason, mate, Laura's outside, we're going. You did what every drunk person goes, where you go, nah, mate, I'm fine. And then I was like, no. I said to the Wills, me and him are going home. He's a fucking liability. And then we went down the stairs. One of us fell down the stairs? Was that you?
I think so, yeah.
No, but then the Wills said it was me.
Oh,
who fell down the stairs.
Maybe we both did. I fell out trying to get in the car.
No, I'm sure that I may have tripped down a couple of stairs and caught myself, which they saw on the monitor upstairs. But I didn't fall down the stairs and tumble like the boulder from Indiana Jones. That definitely didn't.
No, we wouldn't have done that. We'd have maybe no.
So then I said to Laura, "Let's go home." And again, throughout the first 5 minutes of the journey, you were like, "Nah, mate, I'm fine." And then I was talking to Laura, and then we looked back, and you'd fallen asleep. Like across the back seats. And I was like, yeah, I think I was right. And then we got back. We sort of dragged you in the house.
Got you some crumpets.
Yeah, we had some crumpets. Yeah, trying to sober you up. Then,
but you say that you then gave me a beer.
That's fine.
Yeah, sober up. Have a can of Foster's.
I'm fine with you being really drunk when you're with me. Because you don't shout every other fucking word, because we're just sitting there. But then when you're with my mates and people who you know from work and stuff, and you're shouting across the room at them, and I'm like, Jason, we're in a public, so that's fine. But I'm more than happy to get drunk with you tonight. We're going to go out to dinner tonight at the pub, walk through
where they think we're gay,
and we're going to walk through the little village and go to some pubs and come back here, drink.
You go to more pubs, though?
Yeah, we can do.
Nice.
May as well. Okay,
right.
That's fine with me. But when you're out with other people and you start getting leery. And then, after we had crumpets and a beer, we then went to bed. And by the sounds of it, you being sick all in my new bathroom.
Yes, it was a Saturday night, weren't it?
Yes.
And Friday afternoon, your bathroom had been signed off. I was sick about 5 times throughout the night.
Yeah.
And
fortunately, you were sick in the toilet, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't miss once. And
That's good.
And I cleaned up every time.
That's very noble of you, Jason. After ruining my new bathroom. Thank God we got it tiled. If we got carpets, it'd have been fucked, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been rank. Yeah, there was a group chat of football. Because I had football the next day.
Yes, you did, yeah. And tell you what, I have never seen a Jason look worse than in the morning. It was about 8, half 8, and because I am a fucking specimen, I can get really drunk that night, wake up, and I'm fresh as a daisy.
Normally I am.
You're not. I've never been like that.
I've never been majorly hungover before.
And you got up, all right? I walked downstairs. You were in the kitchen. You had both hands on the worktop.
Shaking.
You had a glass of water. You had some pills.
Some tea.
Your face was white as a ghost. And you said, Ben, I really don't think I can play football. It's like, I can't do it, Ben.
I was
Don't make
shaking
me do it.
so much.
Don't make me do it.
And then we had crumpets, and then we got McDonald's breakfast, and I was fine. And we lost.
You lost, but you actually played quite well on that.
There's
game.
a text message that I sent in the football group chat at 4:28 in the morning, that of Sunday morning.
That when you've been sick.
Yeah. Boys, I'm not in a good way. Wait, don't tell Ben, but I've just vommed in his new bathroom. And then, weirdly enough, some of them were awake. And
yeah, they were fucking awake because you've messaged them.
And then I put, I wish I was dead. So that went well, didn't it?
Again, obviously that was not the night we'd planned. It was a fun night. We had
better
fun.
than I thought.
We had fun. I mean, yeah, you didn't make it to the end.
Yeah, but I deserved to be getting that shit-faced, didn't I?
That's fine.
I was allowed.
That's no problem. It's no problem. So just trying to think, what else have I been up to? Oh yeah, I got a new belt in judo.
Does it fit?
I did my greeting. No, as in, you know what I mean. I did a grading for my judo and on Monday, and I passed, and I've gone up a belt. I'm now a green belt.
Is that energy efficient belt, isn't it?
That's a pretty good belt. There's only 2 more before you get to black belt.
Oh.
And I'll be doing the next one at some point in a few months. I got home after being told that I'd passed it. Then I ordered a new belt, and then it came the other day. And I've been working from home for the past week. And because when you buy judo belts, because they're very thick...
So you don't get given them, you have to buy them?
Yeah, but it's only like £6.
So why don't you just buy a black belt?
Yes, you can technically just buy a black belt and claim that you're a black belt in judo, but that doesn't mean that you have the skills or...
Well, I'm going to buy a black belt, and I'm going to walk around and be like, no, look, I can't show you because, I'm not in the right gear.
Yeah.
And then just never wear it.
So you're just lying about everything.
Yeah, and people think it's cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to order one later. Can you send me the link?
You just fucking rub it in my face.
Yeah, Ben, remember when I was a black belt in judo? And all I'd done was just bought it.
Anyway, but then because judo belts are very thick, because they have to be when you're kind of wrestling and stuff, they are kind of bunched up in the bag, so you have to wear them just to kind of break them in.
Right.
So I was just sat at my desk at home.
Them.
No, you have to kind of wear them to kind of get them around your stomach and stuff. So I was just sitting at my desk working in my shorts and my t-shirt with my green judo belt, and then I was walking around the house and going to get lunch and stuff with my kind of just in my normal clothes and just a judo belt on top of it. I was just like, please can my neighbours not be in the garden, because they're going to think I'm a fucking nutcase. Actually, my neighbour answered the door on Monday. Before I went to a judo, he answered the door because he had a parcel that we had, and then he kind of answered it, and then I was obviously in my full judo kit. And I was just like, this looks weird.
I'm in my dressing gown.
It's a perfectly valid... Yeah, and I've also got a green belt, look at that. I'm a trained killer.
I never knew green was that good.
Green's pretty good. Green's pretty, yeah.
What colours are there?
So, white, yeah, is obviously the lowest.
Is the best.
Lowest. Okay. Red.
All right.
Yellow.
All right.
Orange.
All right.
Green.
All right.
Blue.
All right.
Brown.
Yeah.
Black.
So you're middle.
Kind of... There's 8 belts, and I'm 5 up. So I'm more than that.
You're just above mid-table.
Yeah, but again, I only started redoing it after 12 years in the summer.
Again, you could just buy a black belt and be top of the league.
Yes, but that's the easy way out, Jason. And that's the difference between me and you. The easy way out.
Well, lazy people always find the quickest and easiest way to get things done. And the quickest and easiest way for you to get a black belt in judo is to just buy it.
Anyway, fuck that. Laura started a new hobby.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's about time she had a hobby. You do them all, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but I quite like it, and I think maybe I might do it as well. She started playing the tin whistle, which is basically like a metal recorder. And I've learnt a little song.
So you two are just going to play the flute together?
It's not a flute. It's an Irish tin whistle.
It's a flute.
It's not. No, a flute is played sideways like that.
We'll do a recorder then. It's
like a posh Irish metal recorder. So would you like to hear my little demonstration of a very small... You sure you don't want to hear it?
No.
Well, it's happening either way. So
exactly.
Let's see whether I can... again, I haven't done much with this.
Is it better than my helicopter impression?
You have to be the judge of that, okay?
Well, it's going to be a no, so... He's getting nervous.
No, I'm just getting my breathing ready. Okay, here we go.
It's a big moment.
That's not good, but I tell you what, it's not bad.
Can I have a go?
As I said, Laura is asleep in the next room. She just had a night shift. Can you please just not just blow it as hard as you fucking can?
Okay.
Please.
Can I blow you as hard as I can?
That's fine.
Right, hold on. Let me cover all the holes.
You've got to do the first 3 fingers of your hands on each one. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I don't know what fingers I've got.
Okay, That's too loud. So actually, in comparison, but again, this is really simple to learn. So I've spent 10 minutes learning that.
Yeah.
Not bad, is it?
And I'm just as good, yeah?
I think the listeners will agree.
Yeah.
My one was better.
Ah, okay.
So Laura's now going to...
Should we start off recorder band?
I quite like this, but obviously we only have one. And these are really... This is like £5. It's really cheap, this.
Fuck that.
So I was just like, maybe if Laura kind of learns it, and she's learning it, and she's better than me, maybe I'll get like a similar one, but like a deeper one, then we could do duets.
Hear me out.
A band. Sweet Connection band.
Britain's Got Talent.
That's not even going anymore.
There it is. It's on right now. It's the X Factor that's not going anymore.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're going to end the show there. On that note, get it? That musical note.
Go on, do an ending note.
Okay.
This is our new outro.
I'd just like to say thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Please stay safe, and we will catch you next time.
And don't see the doctor, and I wish my ears were bleeding. That's fucking horrific.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening, and catch you next time.
Sweet Connection.